It's like 5 minutes to 9 on this Tuesday morning. It's my dad's birthday. And I'm going to go out to the store and get ingredients to make him his favorite dessert, which is blueberry buckle. Now, you all know, I don't share this kind of stuff on my channel usually. So I'm stepping outside of my Grammy box today, and I'm going to bake for you all. And if I'm still alive in the next couple of days, then you'll know that nobody died from some kind of weird disease from something that I created, but we're about to find out. So, I've used this recipe before. It's just one that I had found, I don't know, probably like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 years ago online. And he really likes it, and it's his favorite, and it's his birthday, and it's not healthy. But that doesn't matter because it's not for me. And I'm not real big on like fruit stuff like that. Once fruit is cooked, it's not for me. So yeah, if you're interested, stick around and you're gonna see this Grammy bake. I'm gonna be like one of them, you know, old-fashioned country grandmas today. Okay, you all, I got all the stuff that I needed, and now we're gonna start rocking and rolling. I decided I'm gonna make him his favorite macaroni and cheese too. So I was actually able to find some gluten-free pasta, so I won't be totally sick tomorrow. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm not gonna show you me making the mac and cheese though. You're just gonna see the blueberry buckle. All right, talk to you soon. Okay, everybody, so here we go. I already have everything like pre-ready to do because I figured, you know, I'll save you many minutes of me struggling. So I'm going to show you what I've got going on right now, and I will kind of move the camera down. I don't know. I never do this, so you're just going to have to bear with me. Okay. Yes, you see a KitchenAid mixer over here. No, I'm not using it today because, quite frankly, it's too much work. It means I have more to clean up, and yeah. So what I have here in this little bowl is that when I had in, I put in 3/4 cups of sugar, 1/4 cup of shortening, and 1 egg. And because I use dairy products so very little, I actually did the water with the egg to make sure, you know, I don't know if you heard, you can dip it in the water to make sure the egg is still good. So that's what I did. So what I'm going to do now is just take my trusty little mixer, and I'm going to mix it up. And yeah, here we go. Alrighty, so now that part is all done. As you can see, my mixture is nice and smooth and well beaten. And here are my dry ingredients, which I already measured out ahead of time and put in this larger bowl. And there's 3/4 cup of white sugar in here. There is 2 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder in here. So basically all I'm going to be doing is kind of folding in the wet into the dry along with the 1/2 cup of milk, and I'm going to be alternating between the two. So here we go. Now I was trying to remember like the last time I made this for my dad. It's been a while. I haven't done it this year. I'm always usually really good about making him stuff he likes, but life has become very different for me, so sometimes just getting through the day, if you know what I mean. So we just keep folding this in and say a prayer that it turns out. Because, you know, who knows with me? It could be an absolute disaster. You know, the funny thing is that I've been told many, many times by my family, at least my dad and my mother when she was still alive, that I take after my grandmother on my dad's side. Yeah, I've just never been a big fan of cooking in general. I mean, if I'm gonna cook anything, it's stuff like this. And now it's not even as much fun to do that unless it's for somebody else, because I can't eat most of it anyway. Yeah. Alright, so I'm getting my exercise in today. Yay! Alright, so make sure I have all my ingredients. So far there's 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, there's a 1/4 cup of shortening, there's 1 egg, there's a 1/2 cup of milk, and there's 2 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And the only thing I have left to actually add to this portion of the recipe is the blueberries, because this is like the cake portion. And then there will also be a topping that I will make separately. So I have already pre-washed all of the 2 cups of blueberries, so I'm going to go ahead and stir these in here now. So yeah, and it's like a really dry recipe. And the reason being is once the blueberries start cooking, they're going to start bubbling up and whatever anyways, and that's what turns this very dry recipe not so dry. And I have somebody who's like going to peek in. You're going to have to shrink yourself, honey. Get your fingers out of there. Yes. It's the poppy disturbing me. You're so obnoxious. Okay, so here we go. We're all mixed up together right here. Hold on. The type A personality in me, I have to go wash my hands. So, and then I'll do the next. Okay, so my hands are all washed. Not that I didn't wash them before, but yeah, I had to wash them again. So 8x8 square pan, already been greased. We're just gonna put this in here. See, now this is where I need muscle and my husband disappears. So let's pray that I don't drop this bowl, because I've turned into a major weakling. For real. It's kind of scary, actually, how weak I've become. Alright. Alright. Okay, give my wrist a break. Let's get all these yummy berries in here. Whatnot. Oh, and I probably forgot to tell you, you preheat the oven to 375 degrees. And it bakes for, how long does it bake for? Good question. 25 to 30 minutes. Yes, I have my little paper down here. I printed it. I don't know why I never printed it before now, but I haven't. All right. All right, so that is part 1. So stay tuned for the rest of the story, and I'm going to get all of the stuff together for the topping. Okay, so now I have all my ingredients for the crumbly topping that you go ahead and I'm going to put on top of my batter over here. And what is in here is a half a cup of white sugar, 1/3 cup of flour, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 cup of butter. So, you know, I just always just take a fork, kind of mush it together like that. I probably should have softened my butter more, which I didn't, because I'm really on a time crunch right now, and it's just going to be what it's going to be. Yeah, so you're going to watch me struggle, and you guys can all laugh. It'll be fun. But yeah, that's all I ever do. Just kind of mash it together with the fork. And then when it's a nice crumbly look to it, I flap it on the top of there. Yes, this is cooking in a homeschooling Grammy way. I never said I was good at it. I just thought it would be funny to do. Y'all can laugh. Have a good time with me, right? And actually, it's not working out too terribly bad. It's already starting to get crumbly. It's just the initial squish. And this part always smells so good because I just love cinnamon. I don't know what there is about it. Like I have loved to put cinnamon bark even in my diffuser and just diffuse it because it smells amazing. Yeah, you can get cinnamon bark oil. Put it in your diffuser and you can make it smell like you're, you know, Susie Homemaker. Even if you're really like the crazy homeschooling Grammy instead. I mean, you know, people don't have to know that. But I guess y'all know that now, right? And this is a surprise for my dad. He doesn't know that I'm doing this today. I like to do surprises, in case you haven't noticed. It's just fun. Even field trips, they're always a surprise. Hope doesn't ever rarely knows where we're going until we get there. Which is cool too. So yeah, see, it's starting to look pretty crumbly. We're getting there. It's fun. So basically what I'm going to do, spare you all this watching, and as soon as I'm done getting this to the consistency I want it, I'll be back and we'll put some on top. Okay, you all, I would have showed you the consistency. I did show you the consistency, except I thought I hit record and I didn't hit record, so I was talking to myself as usual. So anyways, I've already taken and I've put it all across the top of the batter. You can see how it has that nice crumbly look to it. So now it's going to go in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes at 375 degrees. And see, when you come along with me to do anything, it is what it is. I forgot to hit record. I apologize. Okay, so it's finally done. And I remembered something now. It is like when you put the blueberries in, it does become very wet and it takes it quite a bit longer than what the directions say on the website. It says 25 to 30. It usually takes me 40 to 45. Today it was 45 minutes, and I've made it here and I've made it at my dad's because, you know, you don't want it to be like all, and yeah, if it's not done in the middle, that's just disgusting. So I will turn around and show you, and that'll be it. And may or may not be a picture of my dad at the end of this because my phone is pretty full and I think I need to move stuff. So here we have it. Looks pretty yummy. As you can see, just like nice and done. So there you have it, my first, maybe my last, I don't know, baking, cooking video. I hope you all enjoyed. God bless, take care, and I will talk to you again soon.